Everyone has skills, even if they're not that useful. I have some skills, you have some skills, and even non-living things, such as RLCraft, have skills. At a first glance, you may think, wow, Minecraft finally has some skills, so that I can now become the most powerful player in the game ever. That would be truth if it wasn't in your imagination. Because at a second glance, you would see that... Can you believe it? RLCraft locks certain items and tools behind progression gates. The reason it does this is to prevent you from just walking into a dungeon and getting a Supreme Sharpness 3 diamond sword, because that would be a little overpowered. But never fear, experience is here. You can level these skills up so that you can use all the equipment you want by going into your inventory. And on the left, there should be a little tab with like a analytics bar, I guess you could call it. Click on that, click on the skill you want, and then in the top right corner, there should be a plus sign if you have enough levels. If you don't have enough levels, then you can't level that skill up. These skills are pretty cheap in the beginning, but as you level them up more and more, they cost more and more levels, eventually costing upwards of 32. Although you may be thinking it, not everything about this skill system is bad. It does give you some really nice abilities. These can range from simply getting an extra piece of coal when you mine it, to negating negative potion effects. I suppose it might be a bit useful if I actually told you what these skills were. There is farming, which lets you use higher tier hoes and plant better seeds. Defense, which allows you to use armor and shields. Attack, which lets you use higher tier weapons and weapons. Magic, which you can use bandages and enchanting tables and potions. Agility, which allows you to use bows and saddles. Gathering, which is for shovels and axes. So building, which is mostly for anvils, I think. I think only anvils take it. And then mining, which is for pickaxes and mining ores. If you're wondering what to upgrade first, I do have a few suggestions. I would consider upgrading your mining first, because you need mining 4 to mine iron, and then you need everything else 8 to use iron tools and stuff, but that will take a while, so yeah. You should also upgrade your defense so that you can use shields, because armor is extremely important, but magic is also. Congratulations, you finally know everything there is to know about skills. Wait, no you don't. That's right, there's still a lot you don't know. In fact, there's an entire another skill tree. Fortunately, this one doesn't lock anything behind progression. In fact, it only gives you helpful bonuses. Once you've attained 5 levels, you can press L on your keyboard, unless you've rebinded it, to open the skill tree, and it should ask you for one of 3 specialties. Whichever one you choose will give you more XP, or XP at all. Choose wisely, because you cannot go back and change this later. Once you've selected your specialty, you will get 3 skill trees. 1 for crafting, 1 for mining, and 1 for combat. Each of these have different skills that you can level up. Like one increases your damage and reduces the amount of damage you take. This can even include new abilities like furnaces, being able to smelt faster, or crops growing faster near you. These skills do arguably cost even more levels to upgrade though. And so for all these skills you need experience, so you probably want to build a mob grinder ASAP. I have no suggestion for what you should upgrade first on this one, because this is really depending on how you like to play. Now you actually do know everything about skills in RLCraft. But if you want to know what you're upgrading these skills to use, watch this video to the right or left or somewhere on the screen that will explain more about the weapons you use, called Spartan weaponry.